Hi everybody. Today I'd like to share with you a folio that I've made for the design team project, and this is for Country Craft Creations. I took my inspiration to make this folio from Sabrina Raddick. I hope that's her correct pronunciation of her name. This was from a video that I watched from May of 2014. Really inspirational. I loved what she did with her folio, and so I took some inspiration from that, and this is what I created. The paper collection that I used for this is PhotoPlay's Think to Remember. Very, very retro. If you like retro, oh my gosh, you will absolutely love this collection. It comes with the paper, and it comes with some wonderful cut-aparts that I used a ton of. It also comes with a really cool sticker sheet that, of course, you can take those stickers and make them into pop-ups. And there are some very cool retro ones, really vintage. So I think that you'll enjoy this. This folio could be used for either pictures, or you could use this as a recipe folio as well. So I think it's very versatile, and I think that you're really going to enjoy this. It's something a little bit different. Tamara and I were talking about coming up with a folio of sorts, and she and I both had watched a few videos, older videos from 2014, 2015, and that's where we took inspiration from. She did one just a little bit different, similar principles, but again a little bit different. But I think that once you see that, you will kind of see the similarities. So I hope that this inspires you to jump on it and try it out for yourself. And again, if you love this collection, Tamara can hook you up. And women and girls, ladies, she ships faster than anybody I have ever seen. So if there's anything you need, head on over there. I used a ton of magnets in this. Again, I use basic gray magnets. You can get those also at Country Craft Creations. Tamara is a distributor for them. You can't find them hardly anywhere anymore, but she does have the small and the large. So if you need them, she can hook you up there too. Let's get started. This folio, isn't this just so cool? The vintage stuff. Do you remember these cat clocks that whenever their tails went back and forth, their eyes moved back and forth as well? I just thought those were so cool. You can find them once in a while now in antique shops, and oh my gosh, you pay a fortune for them. But I think they're pretty neat. This folio opens like this. You open this magnetic flap, of course. This is what keeps it all closed and together. Again, this is one of the stickers from the sticker sheet. It says Pro Tip number 463. Keep cake moist by eating it in one sitting. Now that's a heck of a tip. And I did mat this, and again, you can use these as pop-ups. You can use these stickers in so many different ways. They're not just stickers. This is going to open up and to be quite large, so I'm hoping to try to keep this in focus for you so that you see it all. This, of course, you know, this opens. It's magnetic. And I have this scored here to allow for the expansion of the folio. This also opens, of course. And on the front, I have a pocket here. And inside this pocket, I have put 4 of the cut-aparts. I can only please one person per day, and today isn't your day. Tomorrow isn't looking good either. I love some of these sayings. They are kind of snarky and sassy, but they're very cool. This could be great. Again, you could put recipes on these or photos. I like whenever I make some like this, because if you do add a photo to this, and at the bottom here, you can always use that for your journaling space to put exactly what the photo is about or a date. This says keep it classy and slightly sassy. And these two are larger ones. These would hold really nice size recipes or photos. I'm going to set these off to the side. So on the front, again, I have got a nice big pocket. You could put tons of recipes in here, possibly a lot of those that you cut out of magazines or papers, and you don't quite know what to do with them, and so you have them scattered all over. So this is where you could put them. Be perfect. Alrighty, let's get this opened and get started. Okay, so this is a tri-fold. Alright, so far so good. Now, on the tri-fold, on this side, this is magnetized. You take this off, and on the front of these, this is a huge, huge mat. Magnetic, so it just sits right back on top. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay in place nicely. On the front, I have, again, some more of the cut-aparts. This says, I'm trying to eat more whole foods, H-O-L-E, and it has a donut here. I have matted these, and inside each one, I have also matted another tag. Again, photos or recipes. Tons and tons would fit in this folio. There's so many. The bottom one, sorry, I can't adult today. Again, this is another matted cut apart. They all, every page, these 3 pages all have these large giant mats that are magnetized and fit right on top. And they all have a matted tag with the scallop pull. Aren't these papers so cool? Don't you love this? Oh, do you think that's turquoise? I think it's kind of a turquoise color. Very, very retro, and it has bobby pins. This says if you want breakfast in bed, sleep in the kitchen. That's a heck of an idea. And on the third one, of course, again, this is matted, a huge giant tag. The papers are so fun. They're so retro. Love them. Okay, let's take this a step at a time. On this, you're going to take the mat off. We'll go ahead and we'll remove them all. Okay. Now, each one of these pages opens. Oh gosh, I hope you can see this. I'm going to pull it down so we can see the top portion first. Okay. So the top part, this is all magnetized, lifts up. Now, on each one of these flaps, this is magnetized as well and matted. Each one of these flaps, and this fits right back down on top. It's magnetized, so it's not going anywhere. These are all of these wonderful cut-aparts in this collection. Just the coolest, coolest things. And they're all in that vintage retro colors. Very easy to do, like I said, a cookbook or just a retro folio for photos. These are all matted. On the centers, well, of course, the bottoms open up too. The bottom parts open up as well. Let me scoot it up a little. The bottoms are opened up as well, and these are all magnetized. Now, on the centers, you also have magnetized mats. These are all cut-aparts that have been matted. Perfect. Do you see how much space is in this folio? It is unbelievable. The actual size of the folio is 8.5 by 6.5. But there's so much space in here. So much space in here. These are all magnetized, so they stay perfectly in place. Again, if you have recipes or photos, you can put these on here and they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to stay firmly placed. How fun is that? Isn't this just the coolest idea? I wish I could take credit for this idea, but again, I took inspiration from that video that I watched from Sabrina, and I thought that was just a very, very cool idea. Something a little bit different, something fun. I'm going to scoot this up a little bit so you can see the bottom part that folded out as well. So you have 4 in each column. But when you take these off underneath, of course, you have this large mat on the centers of each one. Plus you have the mats underneath where you just took your matted tag and card off of. So you have not only the mats and the tags, you have the spaces underneath that you can also use to put photos or recipes. So you have so much space in this folio. It was so much fun to make. It was a quick and easy project. It doesn't take a lot of time, and it doesn't take a whole ton of materials. I must say, though, I did use a ton of magnets. Everything in this folio is magnetized. Okay, we're going to close this back, close this one back, close this one back, and isn't this fun? This is like your old-time paper advertisements that I have on this. We're going to close the top ones, close the top, close the top. The mats fit right back on top. Again, magnetized, so they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to stay put. So much space in this, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a quick and easy project, a fun project, and this paper just worked out perfect for it. You could use any kind of collection, however, and do a lot of different themes, but I thought this worked out really well. I went ahead on this back flap, and I have Baker's Gonna Bake. It's a cupcake, very retro in the colors, very pretty. And this just folds right back and snaps closed with the magnet. These fit back in the front pocket. Just a fun, quick project. I hope you enjoyed it. I will put links on the bottom to Country Craft Creations. Again, this collection that I used was from PhotoPlay, Think to Remember. And that's available over in Tammy's shop at Country Craft Creations. I will also put a link to my blog. I'll have a lot of still photos there of this folio. And again, I hope you enjoyed it, and stop in again. And thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love it. And I'll continue to share. Thanks again.